Hey guys, good morning. It is the morning after the big storm in Washington D.C. and I'm going to take you around and show you all the storm damage, starting with the roof that blew off this apartment building right here on Wisconsin Avenue. You can still see some of it. Apparently air conditioner units were blown right off the building, and the government came in and declared it basically uninhabitable, danger, big yellow things around it. There are parts of the roof all over the road here. And somewhere around here, apparently, there is a air conditioner unit. Now down here at this building, the windows were blown out and glass was sprayed all over the road. You can still see the glass on the side of the road, but not in the sidewalk right now. And the guy back there is sweeping up the glass as we speak. The building up there lost some windows up there. Now let's go over to the National Cathedral where there was some significant tree damage. So down here we've got another tree down over the sidewalk. And in fact this road, we're going to lose a whole lane of this road. We're right across from the National Cathedral in upper northwest DC. Has a lot of old trees out here in this area. And we've got a tree down here blocking a lane of traffic. I can get around, there's no cars coming. This one went on a car. Made a little, not much damage, damaged the guy's car. Didn't crush it. Okay, let's go in to the cathedral grounds because in there was some significant trees that fell. Let's go see what they've got set up. Now crews were working through the night, but they were overwhelmed. There's still no power in a lot of places here in DC. Thankfully my building has power. My house out in the country does not have power. So there's trees falling down over here on the pathway. And then of course there's this monster tree that we saw last night in my video. And yeah, it's not going anywhere. They're trying though, they got the chainsaws out.
Oh, so I heard that's the other tree. And the little chapel there.
Oh, you're right.
Sidewalk's open. Road's closed, sidewalk's open. We'll take that route. Oof. Just because the road's closed doesn't mean they don't want me to go here. Well, I mean, it probably does, but... So they're out early with the lifts and everything. Let's they're going through this one. All right, let's check out some other trees. So over here is the little chapel, which is a little like a mini church for the students at this private school, the St. Albans School. And they had a rather large tree collapse on top of it last night. Yeah, you can see the root system of this one. It's just massive. Hang on. So, but yes, I am on a bicycle for those who are wondering how we're gonna get around because driving is just too difficult. And this tree hit the roof. I don't know how much damage it did, but look at this root system that just got yanked right out of the ground. This is like 12 feet from ground to the top. I mean, if that's how big we're talking, if I stood there, it'd be twice as tall as me. How's it going, man?
Wow.
All right, so that tree is into the church chapel. Let's head down this way around the back of the cathedral and make our way and see what else we can see. Lots of minor little limbs have been blown down here and there. They're gonna have a long day pruning this up. Oh, yeah, this is the cathedral's own landscaping crews are out. I assume they're going to have a full day of overtime. Oh, we got another giant tree down over here. Actually, looks like I got a couple. That's a big limb. Oh my. Oof. Down here it is filled with trees. That one fell, or split in half basically. They've already got a full dumpster. Let's take it easy through this intersection. Let's go up. Let's see what we can see up here. This tree is gonna come down. This tree got stopped by the house, basically. The house saved it from, but I think they're gonna have to remove that tree. If you look at a satellite map of DC, you'll see that there is a lot of trees. I mean, most of the northwest section of the city, you can't see from an airplane. It's just covered by trees and parks. So when you get a big windstorm like this, well, you get a lot of damage. And unfortunately, the power lines are above ground power lines. So you lose power whenever there's a major storm in Washington, D.C. And that guy's gonna go. Well, we got power lines down here too. This is a bit sketchy. So we're back on Garfield Street, Woodlawn and Garfield, and we're got a bike under these power lines. These lines are hot. And red oil, I don't think they're hot. I think the power's out. But they've got danger red tags on all of that. Okay, let's go down around the Australian ambassador's house. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice neighborhood, guys. Oh, got a tree split in half over here. Ooh, 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 hang on. So it looks like we had a down power line of some sort. Because look at this burn mark, guys. See that? Right through the intersection, there's a straight line. Directly under some power line. It looks like a power line came down and sparked, perhaps. Okay, let's go down this hill. We got down lines here, still on the ground. Whoa. So there's power lines literally snapped here. There's a car covered in a tree down here. We are keeping our distance from the power lines for sure. Yeah, they took out a ton of power lines over here. So Barack Obama was straight ahead. I don't see any trees down. I don't know if he's in residence. I think he's actually up in Martha's Vineyard or something, right? Okay. Let's go. This is Ivanka Trump's old house. She used to live here with Jared Kushner. Now, I think the house straight ahead had a tree smash the fence. Let's go see that. Oh, yeah. So this house here had, whoa, had quite a tree fall on the road. In fact, we can't even get by on the sidewalk. So they lost a bit of their fence to this monster. Let's go around. We're going to have to go around and take a look at the behind. This is the Colorama Circle neighborhood of Washington, D.C. It's generally the most expensive neighborhood in the entire city. It's just crazy expensive. These are senior partners in law firms and diplomats and wealthy family money. A lot of wealthy family money. Up we go. Okay, that's the former Afghani embassy of Afghanistan. Oh, wait a sec, can I get by here? Yeah, I think I can. And behind this, yeah, this is the circle, and this is the tree that we just saw from the other side. Ooh, that Audi just barely survived. Mr. Audi man is happy, I guess, unless he wanted a new car. Here's the tree, and this is where it went right through this fence. This fence like it was butter, just like kerblamo. Okay, let's swing down back behind some of these embassies. There's some more damage down in the circle, and it starts Embassy Row. And then we're going to go up Mass Avenue and make our way to the Vice President's and on further into the upper Northwest where the real damage took place. Yeah, what we've seen so far here and there, but up where we're heading, there's a lot of damage in a line. All right, well, we're going to go see some damage, but we're being interrupted by some noise. I think there's a protest up here, yeah? That's the Pakistani ambassador. This is the house Woodrow Wilson lived in. This is Jeff Bezos' house, his Washington address. The founder of Amazon.com lives in these houses. This is the embassy of Myanmar up here on the right. There's one megaphone. I got faked out. So sounds like there's a big protest going on over here. Police are on the scene. And it's just a megaphone. So much for the big protest. Okay, so we got faked out a little bit. Not a big protest. Such is life. Let's go down here to the left. This is the Dutch ambassador's house, the Chad's embassy, Cameroon's embassy, Korean Cultural Center. That's like the embassy of K-pop, basically. And let's go down this street. Now, yes, I'm going the wrong way down the street, but I know from last night that the street was blocked by trees. Down in this circle, that was a Scott Circle, I think. Yeah, we've got trees down over the road by the Irish and Greek embassies. It just came right out of the ground. Look at all the vines on this one. Massive. Okay, so no access to the Irish embassy. Yeah, you can go the other way. All right, we're gonna head up Mass Avenue to the Vice President's house. The only downside about this little trip is it's all uphill. So we're gonna put the camera down for a second and start pedaling. Okay, so that's the British embassy over there. And across the street is the Vice President's house. This is one of four entrances actually. But this is one she actually uses from time to time for her motorcades. And it looks like we've had a tree come down over the fence line. Yep, there is a gap in the fence again. Second time this year, tree has taken out the fence at the VP's house. So they had to guard this all night with a patrol car. And they'll probably put in a temporary fence, and then it'll take a couple months of government contractors to get it replaced. I think I should just buy a bunch of extra sections of this fence. The way it keeps falling down. Pretty big damage. Couple cruisers. Yeah, the fence alarms have been buzzing since, whoa, low tree, ah. A lot of branches down, oh. Must have another one. Oh, this one's just a fence, this one just went over the fence. It didn't break the fence. But it's basically a ladder over the fence though. They're gonna have to cut that one down. That should be easier. We got police covering this entrance as well. Let's keep going up. This is the main entrance to the Naval Observatory, Vice President's residence. All right, let's keep going up this hill. Okay, Massachusetts and 38th Street, Northwest. This tree kind of split in half, leaving bits of it all over the road. Let the car pass us. This tree fell right in the middle of the road. I mean, like the top part of this tree fell right in the middle of the road. I have no idea how this happened. You look at that? It looks like an ant from Lord of the Rings. I mean, it does look like a man. It looks like something out of Lord of the Rings, or those ents or whatever, walking down the street. That's pretty random. We've got a giant tree down here on the right. I don't know if this hit a house. It did hit the house, just the branches at the top though. And we got up here. All right, so we're passing Massachusetts and Idaho, Massachusetts and 39th Street. Now heading down into this little gully, Glover Archibald Park. We've got a big tree down up here in front of 4000 Mass Avenue. In fact, it's almost one lane. This one took out a street light. Can you see that street light? It just got clobbered. A bunch of trees, looks like a bunch of trees in this area got clobbered. Look at all the tops of those trees. Hang on, let me go back and show you that. See that? Look at the tops of the trees. They've all been sheared off. Snapped right off the tops of the crowns. So we're up on the sidewalk now, riding through the damage that when it went through here, it just ripped the tops of those trees off everywhere. And they're still picking it up. Oof. All right, we're gonna swing up this road and make our way over to Foxhall Road, where apparently, I think the road is actually still closed. Just a branch. And we got a big tree down at this intersection. There's gonna be one-lane traffic around this, I think. Or Cathedral in Foxhall. Even took out a street sign here. All right, we got a chance to go around. It's a big oak tree here. It looks like they got the rest of the road open down there. I have to admit, it does kind of smell like Christmas. Yeah, there's all these pine trees that are down, all these other trees freshly cut, and it smells like a Christmas tree farm. And I've had that smell kind of all over the place. It looks like this whole road is closed up ahead, like 100% closed. Let's go down and take a look. Man, there's a car got eaten down there. Let's, where are we at? Hawthorne, Foxhall and Hawthorne, Northwest. These are some of the houses that have like gated entrances and stuff. Ambassador places, super wealthy places. But it didn't matter, the tree didn't care. Right here at Garfield Street. The tree just said, I don't care. You can be as rich as you want. I think this car, honestly, this car must have been driving when the tree hit it. So hopefully these people are all right. Wow, that must have been absolutely frightening. Ooh, my. Look, it went right through the windshield. Oh. Can you see in there? Dang. I hope they got out okay. Airbags aren't going to stop a tree. So that tree right there fell onto the road and right on top of this car, which was probably moving at the time. They got out, I guess, because the doors are open. But talk about some severe damage inside the car. They left their glasses, poor people. That went right into the cars. The driver's compartment was pretty protected. I think they'd be okay. I hope nobody was in the passenger seat. That would have been awful. I think someone was in the back seat too. They must have gotten out. Jesus. That was unbelievable. All right, I think we can go around the block and I think the road is open. Let's, sorry. All right, I think we can go down Garfield Street. This guy doesn't see the tape. Tape! Tree! Yeah, there's a car got eaten.
Oh, really?
Smashed. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
No worries. Good brakes on the BMW. Oh, here's another down tree. Oh. Power lines down. Another pine tree, another Christmas tree. Basically, that's what it smells like. Boy, they took out a ton of power lines here. There's a new house going up. Well, they're gonna lose some of their shade. Sounds like there's some stuff going on back there as well. We've got a tree down over here as well. So we're at Hawthorne and 44th Street. For those who want to follow along on Google Maps. I've been trying to call out addresses when I can. You guys can like look them up on Google Maps, see what it looked like before. More trees down here. Road is full of stuff. It's going to be a while before they get all this cleaned up. So let's cut over on this street. Oof. This apartment complex lost a nice tree. Actually, it looks like that tree was dead. We're taking down a tree back there. More trees. I don't know if there's any cars in there. Yep, there's a car in there. Ouch. Whew. That's a bit dangerous. Right on a power line, just hanging out of that branch. 39th and Cathedral. All right, so we're at Woodley in Ohio, and it looks like this road has been blocked by a huge tree. I think we can go on the sidewalk here. Pepco, the power company, Potomac Electric Power Company. They handle electricity in this area. And we got a car kind of smothered. Not as damaged as the one we just saw. Well, they put tarps on it to keep the rain out. There's another tree down here. Got a little more damage down there. Another car crushed. Oof. Intersection got clobbered. Loughborough Road at Chain Bridge Road. Trees down, power lines down. Trees in power lines. So this is Tunlaw Street. This is a major artery between Glover Park and Georgetown. It's fully blocked. It's not just this tree, there's another tree in the distance. The whole road is a mess. It's a spaghetti mess. It's gonna take days to sort this out. Look at all these wires. All right, looks like Rockland's is open, so we're gonna get some lunch and then we'll get this video up online. Okay, the fries are here. We're just waiting for the sandwich. Wow. Pulled chicken has arrived. Let's finish the fries first though. Okay guys, that's Washington D.C. on the morning after the big storm. They're telling people it's going to take 3 days to get their power back on. There'll be a lot of people in this neighborhood sweating in the next few days because there's no air conditioning. If you can look outside, focus in there. Yeah, the skies are blue. It's a beautiful day out in Washington, so I'm going to go out and explore a little bit, just have some fun. Thanks a lot for watching. Biden's away all week, Congress away all week. VP's in town, but she's probably not doing much. Anyway, we'll keep finding stuff to show you. Subscribe if you haven't. Bye now.